Hi everyone, it's me Darlene. It is time for a YouTube earnings update. I will be doing the update for the first 2 weeks of May 2017. I do want to remind you guys that when I do just the first 2 weeks, I'm not going to be comparing to the year before and 2 years before, but I will do that when I do an update for the entire month. So stay tuned for that. I have a playlist if you want to get caught up with this series. I've been doing this for a little over a year now. I like to show you guys a realistic view of what it's like to earn money on YouTube, how it starts out with next to nothing, but if you put time and effort into it, you can grow a channel. But it does take a lot of effort. I do need to stress that. So let's just get started. Like I said, I am doing the earnings update for May 2017 for the first 2 weeks. So the 1st through the 15th, and I will compare to the first 2 weeks of April. In April, I uploaded 32 videos in the first 2 weeks. This month, I uploaded 24, so a significant amount less. Wonder why. In April, I had 802 subbies, new subbies, net subbies, some come, some go. I was left with 802 new subscribers for the first 2 weeks. And this month, so far, I have 947 new subscribers, which surprises me because I feel like it has dropped off. Well, and I think it has been dropping off over the last few days, so I'm probably going down a little bit with the subscribers. We'll see at the end of the month how I do. Views. For the first 2 weeks of April, I had 126,556 views. For the first 2 weeks of May, I have 153,087. So that went up by like 25,000 extra views. That's pretty cool. Watch time, that's the important one. It went up. Last month, it was 892,736, and this month, so far in 2 weeks, my watch time minutes are 1,018,880. I'm so excited about that. My retention last month was 42, this month 41%. My gender stayed the same, 86% girls, 14% boys. Will that ever change? I don't think so. Shares. Last month, I made a little bit more this month. Last month, for the first 2 weeks of April, I had 434 shares. For the first 2 weeks of May, I have 483 shares. Now my end screen, and I'm going to show you something in the analytics about that. I think I was judging like what works best the wrong way. I wasn't looking at the percentage. I was looking at like the number of clicks and stuff. I believe the percentage is more important, so we'll be looking at that when I bring you into my computer. So my end screen, this month I had 75,164 elements shown. That's how many things are seen on my end screen. Last month I had 57,954, but you will remember that I've added an element since then, so I knew that was going up. My clicks this month, I got 1,409. My clicks last month was 1,207. However, my end screen percentage, that means the percentage of elements shown that were actually clicked on, last month it was 2.19%. This month, that is down to 1.87. So I am going in the opposite direction of where I want to be going with my end screen percentages. So we are going to work on that. My two top traffic sources are, as always, suggested videos and browse feature. And the suggested videos are 53%. Last month they were 55%. The browse feature is 24%. Last month it was 23%. So those pretty much have been staying about the same. And my revenue. Last month, at halfway through the month, I was at $258.09. This month, halfway through, I'm at $303.63. I am very happy about that. Even if I just stay on that same path, I would reach $600. Things can always drop down. We just never know. It could go up. Just don't know. Plus, there's 31 days in March, so I gain an extra day of earnings. Okay, let's do the countries. Total countries that watched my videos so far in May are 187. That's more than last month. It was 179. Our top 3 is, as always, US, UK, Canada. US had 64% of the watch time, UK 12%, Canada 6.7%, Australia 2.3%, Germany 1.8%, Netherlands 0.9%, Austria 0.7%, Ireland 0.6%, Sweden 0.6%, and India 0.6%. My bottom 5, and I better go open that up so I can read the typed print and not my own handwriting. 5th from last was Fiji. I can pronounce Fiji. 4th from last is Mozambique. Mozambique? 3rd from last, Caribbean Netherlands. Okay, I'm gonna have trouble with this one. 2nd from last, Congo. I got that, but it's Congo Kinshasa? Kinshasa? K-I-N-S-H-A-S-A. Congo Kinshasa. We'll just call it Congo K for short. And then in last place, another one that I don't know. I never heard of this. Eritrea. E-R-I-T-R-E-A. Eritrea. Should I go and have it pronounced for me? Let's try it.
Eritrea.
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 Eritrea. We have 3 choices. And I didn't get any of those on my own. And something new that I'm going to do just quickly, I'm not giving you percentages or watch time minutes or things like that. I am going to give you my top 5 states in the United States and my bottom 5 states in the United States. These are sorted by watch time, not views. It changes if I go by how many views. YouTube is all about watch time, so I figured that's the better way to sort. So here are my top 5 states for watch time. California is number 1, Texas number 2, New York number 3, Florida number 4, and North Carolina is number 5. Maine came in 15th place. Maine is my home state. My bottom 5 states are 5th from last, Vermont. 4th from last, South Dakota. 3rd from last, Montana. 2nd from last, Wyoming. I forget that Wyoming is even a state. And 1st from last, Alaska. So apparently the Palins don't watch for very long. Okay, that is it for that. And let's just move on over to the computer now, and I'll show you some stats. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the end screens.
You can see that we are looking at May 1st through the 15th, 2017. This is my estimated earnings. The YouTube Red is a share of the revenue that YouTube makes for those people who sign up for YouTube Red. Ads will not appear on YouTube Red videos, so YouTube gives us a little cut to make up for losing the ad revenue. You can see what my month looks like here. Nothing spectacular. I only had... Oh, I did have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I did have 5 days in the 20s. I have not had a day in the $30 range since March, which up to now has been my best month. And I think I had 3 days in the $30 range. I missed those $30. That was exciting. I'll be back. Okay, now let's go down and look at the revenue of my videos. Wow, the Quilt As You Go has earned $27 so far this month. That's just in 2 weeks. That's pretty cool. My Cut My Hair Sort of a Fail, the other Quilt As You Go. Why I Left the Zero Carb group, that's up there. Ooh, Sandy and I made it in the top 5 with our Martin's trip. That's exciting. And then I'm just going to scroll down and let you look. Pause if you want to study anything. And here's the bottom of that. And I will take you over to the next page. That's pretty cool. My comments are showing up a little bit. Here's the next page. Pause if you want to study it. Now let's go over to the end screens. You can see my stats that I read to you, and you can see that my clicks per end screen element shown is down to 1.87%. Now, what I had showed you last time was we went down to the end screen element type. I can't remember at all what I told you for stats or how I was figuring it out, but looking at it again, end screen elements shown really doesn't mean anything to us because it's just saying what elements you put out there. Now, it's obvious that I put a lot of playlist links on my end screens because that's what's showing up. Best for viewer, I do that a lot. I do most recent upload a lot. Then I do single videos every now and then. Now, when I do a single video, I still use the playlist link of that video, but that's not the same as a playlist. A playlist is when you use the link at the top of your general playlist. When I do post a video, I still use the playlist link for it. And then the subscribe, that gets a high percentage because I put that now on all my end screens. And then promoting another channel, I guess I've done that enough times, and it does track. And now if we move over to end screen elements clicked, even that doesn't tell us too much because obviously, if I put a lot of playlists out there, a lot of them will get clicked. But look at the percentage of click-through. That means of all those playlist links that I put on my end screen, not many are clicking because it's only 1.86%. So here's my winner right here. 6.19%. That's when I put an end screen element of just a video. Even though I use the playlist link, it's the video. Let me explain to you what I mean when I say a playlist link or a playlist. Alright, on my channel, here's my playlists. If I go to my tag along with me, I click on that under my playlist. This is my playlist link. If I want to promote this playlist on my end screen, I would copy this URL right here. I would put that as my element. And that is how you promote an entire playlist. But now within the playlist, if I wanted to promote this one right here, I would click on that title, and then I would click on share, and that will share this particular video, but with a playlist link. The reason that's important is because when that person is done watching that video, another one of your videos will start playing. That's why we like to use playlist links for all the videos. So obviously, I need to try doing more single videos. And look how much better that performs than the most recent upload and the best for viewer. I don't know why the other tipsters sell these two so much. So I'm going to give it a try and promote more videos, and we'll see how that works. Might be a complete flop, but we certainly will see. Okay, back to the camera.
That's what I have for you so far. Do subscribe to this channel so you will not miss future updates. I have some people subscribe to this channel only for these updates. They don't watch anything else. So that's why I continue to do it. I will do it all up until I have been full-time for 2 years, so at least through March of next year. And then after that, we'll just rethink it. If you guys still want to see, well, then I'll let you see. If I'm making too much money that people are going to start calling me greedy, I will stop. That isn't going to happen. How much do you think would be too much? What if I was making $20,000 a month like some people make? Would you think that was being greedy if I told you about it? Some people think if you share how much money you earn, if it's a lot of money, that it means you're bragging or you're greedy because you're still excited about making a lot of money. I don't know. I've always said from the beginning, I am just as excited as to what I make now or when I made my first quarter to when I make my first $250,000. There really is no difference to me. There isn't. The things that my family has would change because I would be spending some money on them. My life wouldn't change at all. Okay, that is it. I will be back with more soon. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and please share. I love sharing. The best thing you can do for me. Thanks so much. Bye.
Please watch my YouTube tips and inspirations playlist. I have that up in the top right-hand corner, and you will probably learn a few things that you didn't know about. Maybe, maybe not, but I'd like it if you watched. Thanks.